Hey Rock On Beer viewers, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Sorry for the kind of a mess here on the bar. Doing a couple of things. It's actually kind of meta. I've got the other camera here. I'm recording on my phone because I just want to upload this. It's just going to be a real quick, I think, Homebrew Wednesday, and I want to just upload it directly from my phone. So I'm not going to use my other camera. But I've actually been recording over the last few days. I've been recording some reviews of these. Every year there's Danish brewery called Ama collaborates with some American breweries, and they do like a whole line of beers and then release them in July, on 4th of July. And it's kind of like a tradition thing that I do little reviews of them. So I've just been shooting a bunch of, it's also a really good excuse for me to just drink a bunch of really nice beers. So I think what I'm going to do, if I have time to edit them all by this weekend, I think I'm just going to release them all as one big clump instead of like, I don't know, there's 6. So that would be like 1 a day for a week, or 1 a week for 6 weeks. That doesn't sound right. I'm just gonna release them all. Anyway, that's completely un-homebrew related. So, cheers. Get a little beer in me. It is hot. It's up to 30 degrees again in Denmark. This is the Norwegian wheat beer. This is actually the other half of it. I split I only had my 2 9-liter kegs available when I had to package that. So I actually split it into 2 9-liter kegs, and then I had thought that I would dry hop this keg, and then I just didn't get around to it. So yeah, I just carved it up, and yeah, it's still tasting nice. This keg is a little different. I'm not entirely sure why, or if I'm just misremembering. It seems a bit more bitter, or like, yeah, it has a bit more of a, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just my brain, but you can check out, I did a review of that recently. I did a review of it with my brother when my brother was here. So check that video out. On the brewing front, also on my bar here, I have some hops. This is Waiti, Machueca, and the Galaxy. So I brewed on not last weekend, but the Sunday before. I brewed with that Hornindal, the Odin strain from that WTC-WTH. Oh crap, I can't remember. That lab I got the yeast from in my last Homebrew Wednesday. I brewed an IPA, and I was looking through the hop because that Hornindal is supposed to give like lots of like tropical type stuff. So I've been saving these hops for my tropical brown ale that I have been threatening to brew for I don't even know how many months now, but I had to use them in this beer. There was no way that everything else I had was like super dank American hops or something. That's just not, yeah. So I'm throwing them in. I'm gonna do the dry hop today. Thing has been in primary and I got my fermenter up to, I'm going to do a grain to glass video on it. I'm not going to show any brewing footage of it right now. But I got to over 30 degrees Celsius to ferment it. So, and then it's been, yeah, what's that, 7, 8, 9, 10, oh my God, 10 days. That's a long time for in primary for a fake beer. I could have made like, I could have made like 8 fake beers in that amount of time, but I've been really busy. So today I'm gonna dry hop it because I want to dry hop it today. Probably start the cold crash when I get home from work tomorrow. keg it Friday evening, and then I'll probably drop the hammer on it with CO2, and hopefully I can drink it on Saturday. That would be, this weekend is supposed to be insanely hot here and nice. So I'm really hoping to get it ready for the weekend. But that requires me to dump these babies in, well, now, or well, when this video is over. I'm gonna do it when the video is over. So, I'm also planning to try and brew this weekend. I think I'm only gonna brew like a small batch. I have this black IPA that I brewed a bunch of times with a friend of mine. He and I kind of collaborated on the recipe. I haven't brewed it in a long time, and I know that because I went back and I looked at my old recipe, and it has like, I don't know, it's a black IPA with like 7 different specialty malts in it. So that's how I know that it was quite past Alex that brewed it, because past Alex loved to overcomplicate things. So I cut a few of what in my opinion now are redundant malts out of it, and should be all stuff I've got on hand, and I think I'm gonna brew it. The interesting thing about it is that it uses Sriracha Ace hops, which nobody uses in anything anymore. So I got them super cheap. So I'm gonna do Sriracha Ace hops, and I'm actually gonna do. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do Voss or Hornindal fake yeast for it. So I think that's gonna be really cool to do a fake black IPA with Sriracha Ace. We'll see how that comes out. Yeah, but that'll be for this weekend. So, but I just want to kind of have a relaxing brew, and I'll just do like no mash brew in a bag in the Grainfather with and just do a 10-liter batch, and hopefully I can wrap up a brew day really quickly. But yeah, man, not much else going on until all the wheat beer. The wheat beer is obviously back on because I carved up the other keg. The stout and the pale ale are still holding on. There can't be that much left in them. I'm gonna try and bottle a few, because there's some people who have asked me for some bottles, so I think I'm gonna try and bottle a few of them this weekend, if it holds out. After I'm done with this, and maybe after then I've got to drink this, so maybe I won't be getting to any more today. Yeah, anyway, all right, that's it. I'm gonna cut it off here so I don't doesn't take forever to upload. Cheers, guys. Look out for that review, that grain to glass with that Odin Kvik strain coming up soon-ish, next week, maybe next Wednesday. And yeah, I don't know, happy brewing, or is that what I'm saying now? I don't know, I don't really have a catchphrase, so catchphrase.